I kind of want to go back 'cause you mentioned the World Cup, but I mean, before you go to the World Cup, you obviously made that first Canadian debut back in March, and I just kind of wanted to maybe to relive that because you'd only made your professional debut a month earlier. Then all of a sudden, you were with Canada. They had a chance to make the World Cup. You were on the team when they qualified for that first World Cup in 36 years. So, what was it like being part of that camp and being around some of those players and being there for such a huge moment for soccer in the country?
I mean, you said it. It's it's been a huge moment for the country. For me to be a part of that history, it was just a true blessing. After those hard-working nights where I didn't think it would come so fast. Obviously, I wanted that, but for it to come so fast, like I said, it was truly a blessing. But you know, um, it went so fast. I didn't get time to process it. I think after the World Cup, actually, I sat down with my close ones and think about what happened to this year and how much blessed I was. And it was just crazy to think that I played only a couple games to get called to the national team and to be a part of this historic moment for my country. It was just a true blessing. I was just extremely proud to be a part of it and just thankful to God to have put me in this position, honestly.
Alexander, from a Canada Canadian and a Canada fan perspective, what did Isma bring to that Canada team? He came on as a sub in each game. I thought you guys were really enjoyable to watch. A big moment against Belgium when Alfonso scored. Um, how did that feel for you guys during the World Cup?
I mean, he brought a lot of fearlessness, and I think that kind of it was embodied what the team was really about. They're really fearless. Like I think one thing we'd been used to seeing growing up watching Canada is that there was this, you know, almost fear of the big stages and being and showing the potential. And I think in these games, in these qualifiers, in the World Cup, they showed that Canada is not going to be scared of anyone anymore. That they're going to play their style of game, and certainly the way Isma burst onto the scene at that World Cup as well as in the games beforehand embodied that fearlessness that Canadians were very happy and proud to see at the very least.
And Isma, how does it feel being kind of at the crest of the wave for Canada? Like there's going to be a great era for you guys coming up to the next World Cup. How exciting is that?
I mean, we're a new team and we're building onto new foundations. The best is yet to come for us. We have so much to prepare. We have so much to look forward to, but we're ready. I think it's time for us to take that new step, and it's time for us to go forward. So it's exciting, and I'm excited to be a part of it. Right in the middle. So very looking forward to it.
You've got all of the Watford fans behind you, and we're buzzing to see how you get on the international stage. Before we move on to the Birmingham game, I want to talk a bit about Watford, obviously. How have you found moving to England, especially Watford? And are there any kind of restaurants or types of food that you've had for the first time over here?
Honestly, I haven't got the time to, I would say, go out as much. Really, I just been, try to settle into this new life and try to get used to this life and get into my habits. But the city is nice. I've seen a little bit with my mom. It was actually pretty fun. So I mean, I have more answers for you maybe in a couple months. But for now, I just say I'm liking the my new life in Watford. I'll say.
Is your mum or family over with you?
Yeah, my mom came before, I think 2 months ago, but she left. So hopefully she can come back before the end of the season. So yeah.
Nice, nice. And you mentioned that you're busy. What do you do? What do you do in your spare time when you're not at the training ground or games? Are you a gamer?
Yeah, I play FIFA a lot, honestly, with my friends.
Oh, nice.
But I try to take naps because it's very important to rest after training. Um, so I try to take naps, play FIFA a little bit with my friends. If there's Champions League, I'll watch Champions League. The Europa League, I'll watch Europa League. But really just been relaxing, chilling, honestly.
Do you play FIFA with any of the other Watford players?
Nah, not yet. Because I'm on the PS4 and they're all on the PS5. So when I get on the PS5, I'll probably play with them for sure.
Absolutely. We must have a team of nappers. When we spoke to Tom Delly, we were trying to ring him up and he just wouldn't answer. He said he was just having a casual nap. Um, but how have you found adapting to the actual playing time in Watford, the physicality of the Championship?
No, I think I was ready. I think it was the right step for me. I think obviously I came here to challenge myself because, like you said, it's a very physical league, and I think I was getting that in MLS. But there's even more in this league. So it's really a challenge for me to come here. But I think I'm ready. I just have to work even more to even show more my quality. But otherwise, I'm enjoying it. It's a process. Every single day, day by day, I take it. So I'm enjoying it. It's been challenging and it's been good. So I'm happy.
Alex, what have you made of Isma's move to Watford? I've seen a couple of the guys that are coming over, playing in Scotland or England. How important is that for kind of the improvements of Canadian football?
Oh, it's massive. Just, I think as we've seen at the World Cup and at the biggest stage, I think the more players you have playing at top leagues and top clubs, the better. And I think it's been great to see. I mean, Ismael making that move to Watford, of course, his former Montreal teammate, who I'm sure he's been following closely, Alistair Johnston, making that move to Celtic. I think that's exactly what Canada needs because, yeah, in the past, the squad maybe was filled with guys who didn't even have clubs, who weren't playing for their clubs, and to see all these Canadians breaking through at top clubs and playing regularly and showing what they're able to do is only going to help the national team going forward. And it's just been great to see that progress.
And before we get to the fans' question, I just wanted to ask what's your personal goal for Watford? What's the dream scenario for you in your Watford career?
In my Watford career, ooh, I mean, I have a lot of them, but for the moment, it's for us to promote. It's for us to promote. When I joined this team, my thoughts were we're a Premier League team. We could go and get it, and this is where we belong in the Premiership. So it's for us to promote, and for that we have to win games. So this is my goal at the moment with the team, and then further up when we get to the Premiership, then new goals will be set. But at the moment, on the short term, I think I want us to. Not I think I want us to promote for sure.
Isma, what was it like being on the pitch at BMO Field after defeating Jamaica and qualifying for the 2022 World Cup?
Um, I don't know, man. The perfect word cannot come out. I think it was a bit different for me because, like all of my teammates, I wasn't a part of the long process that they had to go through. But nonetheless, I was behind my country. Um, so it was a bit different for me. The emotion, it was really a big achievement. But for them, it was because they suffered those long games, those long travels, and they had a different way of seeing this end product. But it was still a proud moment. I think thinking back is just realizing that I'm a part of a team that qualified the country to go to the World Cup. So it was an amazing moment. It was a big achievement for me. Even though I didn't step foot on the field, it was just a big achievement for me and for my country and being part of history again. It's just an unbelievable feeling. So yeah, it was a very proud moment for me.
What's the one item or place you miss most about Canada?
I would say my friends,
It's your
uh,
pals.
my pals, my mates, the lads. Is that how you guys call it? The
Yeah, man,
mates.
you're picking it up already.
I'm picking it up. Yeah, just my friends, because I spend most of my time with them after training, before games, after games. Obviously before games, I'm with the team, but then I try to get into this bubble where they tell me what I have to do, and we talk about on our free time how far we've been into our life, and just joking and talk about regular stuff. So I spend most of my time with them, and so I'll say this is what I miss the most now. But for the moment, I don't miss so much Montreal. I think I like Watford. I like Watford.
Was there any particular player at Watford or person who helped you settle into the club? And I wanted to know, do you have like a best friend at Watford yet?
No, I hate them all. No, I'm joking. Um, Hassan Kamara has been the most helpful for me. He took me in right away. helped me with everything, literally. Cause when I came, it was gonna be we're going to the new year, and I came, I was alone. My mom wasn't with me first, so he thought I was alone and just told me to come with him, and we spent the night together out, and he's just been acting like a big brother to me, and just been very nice to me. So so yeah, Hassan, I'll say Hassan's been a very good friend to me.
Is he a bit of a joker?
A bit, nah, too much, man, too much. He's too
He's
funny.
pranking you already.
Too much. He's. I think he's the joker of the group, not in a bad way. Like he's just a joke. He's someone that has a good personality, but it just has like that smile on him every time you see him. It's just a joke. It just makes you want to laugh and have a good time. So yeah.